I'm addicted to feeling bad. I just came to this conclusion. I was definitely in denial about this, but I just ate a bunch of homemade sushi. Go watch my shorts as I show what I eat in a days, and I show recipe ideas and what I'm eating to find balance with food. So I just had homemade sushi, right? I made the rice myself. I prepared the sushi myself. So I know the ingredients in there. It's very important to me as I really do not like eating preservatives and chemicals and foods that I just aren't really foods, but they're like in the ingredients labels. I don't like that, right? But there's another complexity that I didn't realize. I can feel bad eating whole foods just as much as I can feel bad eating processed junk. To me, this is mind-blowing. So I've known for a while that rice hurts my stomach, and I don't know why. I've looked it up numerous times, and it seems like so many people eat rice, and they're just like, oh, I'm eating rice. Well, not me. When I eat rice, it hurts my stomach. But I love rice, so I eat it anyway. But on this journey to food freedom, I cannot eat food that hurts my stomach. And then so I eat the rice, then my stomach hurts, then my mood changes, and then I kind of get upset with myself. I can't have guilt. I can't have shame. I can't have annoyance. Like, I can't be upset at myself for eating a food or being upset at myself for feeling a certain way, even though I know I'm going to feel that way. It's kind of insane. It's also, wow, I didn't realize how much denial I'm really in. It's really awesome unpacking this. So I truly believe in my head, before I eat rice, that this time is going to be different. This time I'm not going to overeat the rice. This time the rice isn't even going to hurt my stomach, and it's not going to affect my mood. But then what happens? I eat the rice, my stomach hurts, it affects my mood. Now I'm upset. So predictable too. And I used to buy my pre-made sushi from Sam's Club because it was my favorite and it was a good deal. And I was like, oh, my stomach hurts when I eat this. So I decided to buy the ingredients to make my own sushi. And my stomach hurts. And I really just didn't want rice to hurt my stomach, but it does. It just does. So I was with my wife and she was like, you need to let it go. And I believe she was talking about the energy, right? Because I was like upset at myself. I'm like in the bathroom mirror, like, "Arr." And she's like, girl, like, you need to let it go. But then I was laying in bed about to meditate and rest and digest after this meal. And I had this epiphany. I need to let it go, quite literally. I just ate the rice today. I just ate the sushi. I need to digest the rice, and then I need to quit eating it. I need to quit ingesting it. I need to literally let it go, or it's going to continue to hinder my food freedom. And this isn't totally mind-blowing, as I have gone months without rice, thinking that it was the rice hurting my stomach, and then my stomach didn't hurt for the months that I didn't eat rice. And then I brought rice back in, and then my stomach started hurting every day again. So I've been known that rice hurts my stomach probably for 2 years consciously, but like 6 years unconsciously, but having a knowing, but never testing it because I wasn't prepared to face the truth and face reality. But now I am prepared. I'm on this food freedom journey. And you know what? I can live without rice. I don't need rice. And I also need to look at, why do I keep bringing rice into my life? Clearly there's some comfort in rice. Clearly I am eating it for comfort. Emotionally, I'm feeling like it's an emotional comfort because it's absolutely not a physical comfort. I'm over here like, like it literally hurts. It doesn't digest well in my body. But so why do I keep eating it? Why would I keep eating something if it hurts? Somewhere I'm tied to it emotionally, I guess. This is getting into food trauma probably, because as a kid, I loved rice. y'all. I have always loved rice. It has been so comforting. It's so filling. And, ooh, y'all, I think it's a food deprivation, I think is the word. Because there were times in my life as a child where I wasn't sure when I would be getting my next meal. When I had to go over to my dad's for court order, so annoying. I wasn't sure when my next meal was going to be. I wasn't sure if he was even going to feed me for that weekend. So I, of course, wanted foods that were going to be super dense, super filling, right? So I wouldn't feel those hunger sensations as much. I always knew once I got back to my mom's house that of course I would be fed, but still there was that, it was basically a survival mechanism, I would say, right? So now it seems as if that trauma is stuck in my brain, stuck in my body, and I'm unable to release it because I still, to some degree, I haven't worked on that trauma. So even though my circumstances are different, and I know I'm going to have food, I know I have the money for food, I know I have the resources for food, I know I'm in a completely different environment, that situation would not happen to me anymore. There's still something inside of me that hasn't healed from it, so I'm still desiring the rice. Hold on, I'm unpacking something. So that means if I want to let go of rice, I need to let go of that trauma from the past. I need to let go of the idea of lack. I need to let go of those thoughts because they're no longer true. They used to be true, but now in the present moment, they are not true anymore. So why gobble up the rice like they are true? I just ate enough rice to be full for a few days, but I don't need to be full for a few days. And I don't like the feeling of heaviness anymore. I like feeling light. As a child, I liked the feeling of heaviness due to my circumstances. But since my circumstances are different, I prefer feeling light. I know if I have a light meal and I'm hungry in a few hours, I can go make a meal no problem. There's no one in the kitchen telling me no. There's no locks on the pantry doors. There's none of that. It's just a completely open kitchen, free of judgment, free of shame, completely open. I'm allowed in there, no questions asked. And this is why I'm documenting my journey of food freedom, because food freedom is so deep. I didn't even realize I still had this childhood trauma until I got right here in front of the camera and just sat down and thought about it and thought about what is going on. How do I stop feeling this way? So, letting go of rice. That kind of feels scary, you guys. That feels like I don't know if I want to. But I hate the feeling. What the heck? Okay, hold on. I don't hate the feeling. I'm feeling okay right now. What I'm feeling is really full and heavy. That feeling will go away. But I don't want that feeling again, which means I need to let go of rice and I need to not eat it again. And I didn't eat it at all yesterday. And it felt so good. Oh my gosh. Like, it was literally just 24 hours, maybe a little more, of not eating rice. And I was like, I just feel so much better. My wife really loves rice. And it doesn't hurt her stomach. And she does plan on still eating it, which is fine. I'm not trying to dictate what she ingests, but I do feel like it's kind of hard for me to watch her eat it and me not eat it. And I'm better at making sushi than she is, so she asked me if I would roll up her own sushi, which for me and how our marriage is, that's fine. I don't care about making her food, right? If she asks. And I used to be a professional pastry chef, so I am just very particular and very good at my skill of being in the kitchen. So I get it, right? I would ask me too. At the same time, it's difficult for me to see a food and to prepare and handle a food that I'm not going to eat. And actually, no, that's not fully true. It's hard to see the food, aka the rice, and desire it, but not eat it. But I have to, you guys. This is part of my food freedom journey. Well, this is episode 3. If you liked this video, if you related to this video, go ahead and like and subscribe and follow me along on my food freedom journey. If you're on your own food freedom journey, I'd love for you to stick around. I'd love for you to comment. I want my channel to be a community, a safe space where we all just get together and heal. All right, much love and happy healing.